Hello Aries, how you guys doing? So I already have your pre-shuffled card. Let's dive into it. Okay, so you have affection being a theme for you this week, and this says new experiences are coming your way, which means you'll feel prompted to find new ways of doing things. If you're seeking a solution, be more receptive to suggestions and openings. Ensure that you are putting your true feelings into all that you're doing. A valuable proposition should come your way, but don't get too carried away. All right, so a lot of messages there. So new experiences coming your way. If you're seeking a solution, be more open and receptive to maybe other outcomes or ways of doing things. Okay, so let's dive in a little bit more into what else is coming out for you guys this week. We're going to dive into some other oracles for you. All right, please, for the gorgeous Aries out there, please, Spirit, let's see. You have the card Why, which is all about diving deeper into certain feelings and emotions, especially when the Orphan card is here. Your feelings can tell you a lot more than just the fact that you're sad or you feel upset about something. Dive deep and understand why, because with the Orphan card here, there could be some shadow work that needs to be done, which makes sense a little bit here as well, because we have that little black cat here and the mirrors are all about reflecting. So this week you will need to, or might already feel called to, reflect. All right, and to look at maybe your shadow side. What is it trying to tell you? Why are you feeling a kind of way, or why are you in a certain situation? Okay, asking deeper questions and constantly questioning something might actually help you find a deeper answer than what you might expect, okay, and give you some clarity in some shape or form. So as you can see here, she's asking a lot of questions. She's like, yeah, but why? Why is this happening to me? Why is this person in my life? Or why were they in my life? Why did they treat me a certain way? What is the lesson behind something here? And you also have orphaned. So that comes up kind of after a tower moment. Separation or a kind of a traumatic experience or something that was quite destructive in your life. And of course, orphaned comes in when we feel neglected, when we feel left out, when we feel unloved or unlovable, like whatever it is. Whatever this is, it needs to change, right? It's number 5, which is all about necessary changes. But most importantly, you don't deserve to feel this way forever, all right? Or in general, at all. So it's about understanding why you feel this way. Why is something still bothering you? Or what is the real feelings that you're having at the moment, so you can address whatever it is, okay? So that shadow work needs to be done this week. So let's see what else is going on for you guys this week. For Aries, please, Spirit, let's get 2 more. Maybe it's about giving yourself more affection, you know? All right, you have the Sun card, which is the best card in the deck in all oracles and tarot. It's also a number 1 here, which represents your identity, okay, and also new beginnings. So some of you might benefit from starting fresh. All right, and you have financial constraints. So some of you definitely feel like you're in a hard place at the moment. All right, so you could be feeling at a financial lack, or maybe your finances aren't looking the way that you want it to as well. Okay, feeling a bit empty. This reminds me of the 5 of Pentacles, which is financial constraints or financial loss. And the Why and Orphaned. Now, what's interesting is this Sun here. All of this feels very intense, like it's very deep feelings that you're experiencing, but the Sun is here, which is interesting. And I will dive into the rest of the tarot to understand what this is. The Sun can be about, illuminating something, right? So again, kind of similar with the messages of reflection and highlighting the shadow self a bit, but it's also about new beginnings. And there's a baby here, and what that represents is, of course, like new life, bringing something to life, a new beginning, a new start. So I wonder if some sort of spiritual soul searching happens this week and it uncovers some hope. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Aries. So let's make sure these look all pretty enough. I'm going to get you some tea leaf tarot over here. Oopsies, sorry if I touched the mic just there. What's interesting is in the affection card, it said that like needing to be open to new ways of doing things. So sometimes when we're in a negative mood, or things have happened in our life and we're in a difficult place, it can be so hard to change your state of being, but it does feel like there is some inner work being done here. All right, let's see. Okay, thank you. What is this? So you will receive a gift this week, Aries. So that's really nice. You have a man. It could be a man giving you a gift, or you could be the man here. You have new home, new attitude. All right. So some of you need a cleansing. Absolutely. Whether you are moving home here, or whether the new home is really just within yourself, like a new body, new mind, just changing your state. Maybe you're doing a decluttering internally, or maybe even in your home. It's just something new. And that makes sense with the affection card. It says something about a new experience. But you also have the apple here. And this says, temptation will test you. And I wonder what that is. It could be anything. All right, so just pay attention to it. Temptation really could be maybe an opportunity to go backwards. By the way, we are coming with a Mercury retrograde is coming up here, so there could be past situations coming back up. Mercury retrogrades are all about revisiting things so that we can understand them when we didn't understand them quite before. If I can speak English, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. So maybe you're having a lot of nostalgia. That could be what the orphaned energy is about here. Like maybe you're maybe you're wondering why certain feelings are coming. Why do I still feel this way? Why is this person on my mind? Why am I just suddenly remembering this really traumatic event? Or why are these old feelings coming back up? It's happening so that you can kind of revisit that lesson, because we might have not learned it fully before, or dive deep enough, so maybe now is a good time to do that. Sorry guys, I can't speak. Mercury retrograde also comes through with that too, so apologies for that really awkward stutter. But yeah, new home, new attitude. I felt like this is about yourself. Like there is a need for a cleansing in your house. This is your body. You need a detox, all right? Maybe a mental detox, whatever it is. I really feel like maybe a spiritual retreat or a weekend away from devices or distractions might really help you find a sense of purpose and direction, all right? And give you a new attitude, because the affection card mentioned that as well. It's about this new way of doing things, all right? So that's interesting. And it could even benefit you in terms of finances a little bit later on, all right? So let's see how this comes up for you. Let's dive into your tarot. I have a lovely new Christmas deck because I love matching my tarot with the energies. Right, let's see. Let's get an overall energy for the week for Aries, please, Spirit. 6 of Cups. I told you that is nostalgia. All right, that is thinking about the past here. That is old memories coming up. Okay, I'm going to show you because I'm going to just do it this way. All right, 6 of Cups. Okay, reflecting on the past people coming back up. It can also just be about childhood. It can just be about children, maybe family members. 6 of Cups can represent those things as well. But given what we were saying here, let's see. Let's clarify. Why is the 6 of Cups the overall energy this week? The Empress. So that is the mother. But the Empress is all about your self-worth. Okay. Unconditional love. So 6 of Cups and the Empress, a lot of you, I do feel like there is an energy of forgiveness coming through with the Empress here, or knowing your worth enough to move away from a certain energy. So I wonder if you're reflecting on times that really have changed you. I would say they've changed you positively, but of course I'm not going to say that about traumatic experiences, right? They may have had a good aftermath, but that's because of the way that you perceived it and the way that you dealt with it, not so much the situation itself. Right? But the Empress she's up on her throne. She's worth a lot. She knows it. She attracts an abundance. Why? Because she knows that she is deserving of it. So this week I would say that you're really focusing on your worthiness, on your deservingness. All right, with that Empress. And also she's pregnant. So again, we got a lot of babies coming up for you guys. At this time, it doesn't mean that you need to be, of course, or will be. It just represents like you're bringing new life into the mix here. Okay, so it's something about this, especially with the 6 of Cups and the Empress. Maybe it's a really big time for children for you. But if we're going to speak spiritually, it's definitely about like past situations and kind of reflecting on it maybe from a more loving or understanding perspective, even if it's about yourself, looking at that version of yourself from the perspective of an Empress. All right, let's dive in a little bit more. Let's see your energy for the week. All right, what is the energy of Aries? The star is the star or the sun? The sun. If I can pick it up here. Yeah, the sun. All right. Love that. Because you have it here. So you have it twice. So amongst all of the kind of chaos, you are the sun. You are bringing in a new world into your life. You are bringing positivity and optimism and hope and success. It's the best card in the deck, remember? Why is the sun here in Aries energy? 3 of Wands. That's you waiting for something here. Okay, so the energy that you're putting out, you are waiting for it to come back to you. 10 of Pentacles. So this is telling me that you are definitely manifesting in a legacy, an abundance of something, whatever it is to you, whatever you want. 10 of Pentacles can of course be financial abundance. It can also be abundance of community, of people who are loyal to you. All right. It can also be about whatever you want. The 10 of Pentacles usually is the end goal. So whatever it is to you, the 3 of Wands, I feel like this is about you having hope and starting something fresh now and maybe aligning your energy to this 10 of Pentacles here. So I wonder if you're changing something about yourself or that's something that you're working on. Because 3 of Wands, you're putting the energy out there. You're waiting for the results to come back to you. And you are the energy of the sun, which is very beautiful, by the way. Keep it up. Let's see your challenge this week. Please, Spirit, for the lovely Aries. What is the challenge or blockage or obstacle, should I say? The 4 of Wands. So that's interesting. This is all about your goals. So the 4 of Wands being a card of success, celebration, and a goal. The challenge is maybe figuring out what the goal is. Or the challenge could be achieving the goal is a bit of a challenge or an obstacle here. It's a milestone. Why is the 4 of Wands a challenge? Justice. Interesting. One more. And judgment. And the Tower being there. Your challenge is to do with the goal that you have. And some justice that you're seeking. Now, judgment coming through says that the universe has seen what has happened to you in your life and will act accordingly. All right. Justice is all about karma. All right. And 4 of Wands and judgment and justice, your challenge, it doesn't feel negative actually or an obstacle. It just feels like you are going to be receiving a balance here. Now, things have been unfair in your life. I can sense that is your challenge. And I feel like it's about kind of having a balance or having justice is your challenge. But the 4 of Wands, you are achieving a goal. It just might require some surrendering at the same time. It's interesting. A temptation will test you. Be aware of what your goals are when it comes down to karma. Do not create karma or don't try to deal with karma yourself or handle people their karma because judgment is here. Okay? Judgment means that whatever is done will be seen and noted by the universe and handled accordingly. Your karma is yours. Their karma is theirs. Okay? So don't interfere in your own or theirs. Trying to seek justice, right? So justice and judgment. For some of you, I do see that you are going to be receiving a contract here. It could be challenging and difficult. That's why it's in your challenge position. But judgment, again, is like a surrendering. It's going into a new level. So it does feel like maybe you are receiving an opportunity here. And the 4 of Wands is like success and celebration as well. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, let's dive into what's going on in your external surroundings. For Aries, please, what's going on in their external world? Oh God, I love how that just came out like that. Page of Pentacles. So you guys could be learning something new. You could be going into a new career, for example. For some of you, it does feel like there is an opportunity, even if it's something on the side that you're going to be doing or studying even as well, because the Page of Pentacles is taking the first steps into something new, doing something new, being the newbie, being the apprentice, right? Learning as you go. So that's something that's going on in your external. So again, it could be a really good opportunity coming away. Let's clarify it for you. For Aries, please, what is this in the external world? Two of Wands, interesting, and the 10 of Wands. So this feels like you've outgrown a situation, and it does look like you're looking for new things. That's what it would say to me, because the 10 of Wands coming to the end of a very difficult journey. I am sensing a little bit of a glow up happening for you guys here, because it's almost like you're really coming, like I feel like especially internally, like you're ready to change something in your life. You're ready to change maybe yourself, or no longer allowing things to get you back because of that orphaned energy and the financial constraints. Like I just feel like things have been really difficult for you lately. And with the 10 of Wands, it's just kind of confirming that you felt very burnt out lately, and maybe you've had a lot of work on your shoulders and not enough time for yourself. And, just there's this energy of that's coming to an end. 10 of Wands, like it's about letting go of that chapter of your life so that you can have better things. 2 of Wands is also about looking into the horizons and figuring out what you want out of life and going towards it, finding a way to get towards it. It's also about getting clear. So maybe for some of you, it's about needing to get clear, needing to take the first steps into the things that you want to become, or who you want to become, or what you want to do with your life. Because again, Page of Pentacles is taking the first step. It's doing the hardest part. So I would feel like that's some encouragement for you, or again, something that you will be doing. 2 of Wands is about expansion here. Some of you could be expanding a business. Maybe if you have been doing things all by yourself, again, you could be expanding that and deciding, okay, I want to work with more people, or it just feels like, or they're showing me like inventory, or like you reached your capacity or something, so now you need to expand something. So just using metaphors and visuals here so you can apply it to your situation where necessary. It just feels like you've outgrown something here, even if it's a way of being, so you're wanting more out of the world. So that's something that I would say that you're going to be doing. Some of you could end up traveling or moving to a different location, which makes sense with the new home. That feels quite good, right? Let's see what's going on in your inner world for Aries, please. The 8 of Swords. So yeah, that would be the orphaned and the financial constraints. So internally, you are feeling a little bit like you're feeling a bit trapped, basically. Feeling like there's a lack of solutions in your situation, maybe feeling a bit of an imposter. This is where our anxiety can get the best of us at times, and we start to feel more of a victim of our circumstances, right? 8 of Swords, it's hard to find a way out of your current situation or your way of thinking. But there's always a solution with this card. So let's clarify it quickly for you. Why is this here? Queen of Wands. Well, here it's telling me that you need more confidence in yourself. And the 9 of Pentacles, and more independence here too. With the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So for some of you, especially if you're a bit like socializing is a bit scary for you, like I feel like that's something that they're wanting you to work on here. By having more independence, like when you are your own rock, you can kind of put yourself in any situation and still feel safe, right? It's almost like your home is yourself. Feeling at home within yourself. So Queen of Wands is all about your confidence. Maybe you guys are working on changing how you feel about yourself if this focuses. Hello. Okay. Focusing a lot more on your optimism and your joy, all right, and your happiness and maybe your financial situation as well. But because this is internally, I really feel like it's like when you feel secure within yourself, I really do feel like that's going to be reflected in your external world too. And that's why that mirror is here. Maybe there's something that your external world is reflecting within you too. And when we speak about chakras, your base chakra, your identity, actually has some correlation to your financial situation in life as well. If you don't feel stable within yourself, then finances start to be unstable too, or stuff like that. Look into it with the base chakra. So really, I would want you to focus on your identity and your uniqueness as a person and who you are, because maybe you're worried so much about everyone else's opinions of you or who everyone else is. Maybe you're comparing yourself and not feeling good enough. This would really say that focusing on you and your uniqueness, your beauty inside and out, because Queen of Wands is the most beautiful, by the way, and expressing that, right? Being one with that. Okay, you have a lot of great ideas. You are usually extremely optimistic. All right, you are super independent. And if you haven't been lately, then the Eight of Swords, it would be really about kind of finding that a different solution, but not allowing those thoughts and those feelings to trap you. Okay, that's an illusion. You're not as stuck as you think you are, not to diminish anyone's experience, but that's what the card means. Okay, there's always a solution. You just have to be very open to changing that way of being, and that can be tough, right? No one wants to be upset, but by golly, it's really hard to change being upset. Anyways, let's go into your advice for the week. Please, Spirit, for Aries, let's get some advice. And also, I'd say gratitude is important with that too. And Ace of Swords. So your advice is truth. And it came on top of the why, which is about tapping into your intuition and into, divine knowledge. So I wonder if your advice is to, maybe read a certain book here that could help you with your belief system, or to dive deeper into something here, especially if you have one already that you've been meaning to read. It can also be about seeking information or expressing your truth. The Ace of Swords is about truth and clarity. Okay, it's enlightenment, right? It's interesting. So let's see what this is as your advice. Why is the Ace of Swords advice, please, Spirit? Okay, you have quite a few. Three of Pentacles, King of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Well, that's weird. Okay, well, for some of you, definitely is about new beginnings coming through, new love, new clarity, new emotional experiences, new peace. All right, finding peace in a situation. King of Wands as well, about being able to adapt to situations as well, being a leader in your life, using your ideas and taking action on them, being a leader again. And Three of Pentacles is about working on a plan. Now, for some of you, I would say that for some of you, your advice this week might be to do with a loved one. Maybe this is somebody who can help you in some way. Again, it does say you'll receive a gift, and it did come out with the Man card too. So I wonder if this is a romantic partner who wants to help you here, or will collaborate with something with you. This is definitely, or maybe you want a relationship with you. Some of you, you might be called to express your true feelings to somebody, if that's what it is. Because Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, King of Wands. This is your match, clearly. If you're already in a relationship, then maybe there's a big conversation happening around this time about how you're feeling, and this person will want to help you. What else am I getting from that? Now, outside of love, this is you choosing to start fresh, have completely forgiving or releasing any resentments, so that you can move forward and no longer feel unlovable or lack of confidence or feeling like people are just going to hurt you, cleansing those feelings. So you can be more open to the world and receptive to the world, because that might also help you with your finances as well. All right, my angels, so that's what I have for you. I love you guys. Wish you all the best. Thank you for being here. Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you enjoy these videos, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. All right.